What's up, fight fans? And we are back at it with another edition here at Round One Sports TV. I am your host. Let me check this out here. Hear how I sound. What's up, fight fans? And we are back at it with another edition here at Round One Sports TV. I am your host. Sounds good. Sounds good. So we got a night of boxing in front of us. Uh, thank you for joining me here at Round One Sports Talk. Um, we have a lot to talk about. The Japanese fighter Naoya Inoue released a statement today. It was an interesting statement, and why. Um, and then we got the Hitchins fight that is on, that I'm currently watching right now, and and then I was also taking a look at the ESPN fight. Estrada is fighting and against Martinez, and I was checking that out. Um, So we have a lot to cover. So I'm just waiting for a couple people to join the live stream, and we're gonna get right into all of this. Soon as you come into the live stream, let me know that you're here. Let me get a little bit of love. Please smash the like button. That way we can get this video out. Um, a lot of YouTube channels I've been noticing have been having issues, and it's been a bit of lately about this like thing, and and it gets the video further out. So please smash the likes when you walk in. Ah, so Naoya Inoue is getting prepared to come up against his Mexican challenger, Luis Pantera Nares, in Tokyo, um, in the Tokyo Arena in Japan. Now, there has not been a boxing match in that arena since the legendary Mike Tyson was upsetted against Buster Douglas on that night. Since that night, there has been no boxing matches held there. This is the first. This is a very, very big event for Japan and Mexico. Both men stand the opportunity of winning all four belts, because once you put the belts on the line, both of you have an opportunity at all four of those belts. So Mexico has a shot at four belts, and Japan has a shot of defending all four belts. So, Lu Naoya Inoue made a statement today, and I went and I read it. April 6th is a very special day for him. April 6th, he says, is like another birthday for him, for the Japanese superstar, because it's been 10 years from that day. April 6th was the day he won his very first world title, on April 6th, against Adrian Hernandez. And since that day, he has been a world champion. He says that he celebrates that the April 6th date every year since that day. Um, that's when he feels that he was complete as a champion, and then his legacy started. All his hard work as an amateur fighter, moving up, you know, and it got him there. And he talks about that day like, that was the greatest day of his life. He knew he had arrived, he had made himself. Now it was time to establish himself among the many Japanese fighters and champions. Once he became the best fighter in Japan, he had his eyes set on becoming a different kind of champion, venturing out, challenging all the champions, moving out through the divisions, where he currently has four weight divisions as of late. He's coming up against his 23rd world champion fight in a row, and he will be defending all four belts. Remarkable. And he also was the second man to unify all four belts in two separate weight divisions. And I need not to remind you, he did all of that within one calendar year. It's pretty remarkable shit right there. So, um, you know, when you look back at boxers when it's all said and done, and some boxers who are currently in the sport active, and you ask them, what is your greatest memory or moment? And the fact that he's never lost the hunger for that day. With every time he goes in the ring, he wants to, like, you know, relive that. It's kind of like Brady-ish. You ask Tom Brady, what's your best ring? He says the next one. With him, he just wants another belt and another belt and another division. And he talked about his opponent, Luis Nares, and they asked him, what do you think about the Mexican? And he says, from what I've seen on videotape, he can take a punch and he's very durable. He's very durable. He said that about him. So, a lot throughout history with Mexican fighters, it's well known. Roger Mayweather said it best. They can take an ass whooping and keep coming. So you got to be prepared to really break a fighter like that down. But this is not Naoya Inoue's first Mexican. He's destroyed a few of them already in his weight leading up to where he is at right now. So this is nothing new for him. um Sometimes you would look at a fight and you would say, maybe the event, maybe the lights might be too bright, but not with this guy. He's already been there, done that. This isn't just, I believe, for him, just another day in the office. And as you can see, these Saudis right now are very interested in him, and they are interested in a lot of other fighters, such as Terrence Crawford. I talked about how, you know, Ortiz there, his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, tweeted out a tweet, and that the WBO president himself, Paco, like, he answered that shit, and it shows that the world is watching sometimes. Careful what you ask for because you just might get it. You don't always want to hop on somebody's name to try to boost your fighter because they're going to call your bluff. And soon the fans are going to start to notice if you start to turn down too many fights, the big fights, as you can see right now, what's going on with Terrence Crawford will be the same issue that the Japanese superstar is soon to encounter. Mark my words. He can't get nobody to fight him. Sebastian Fedora doesn't want that smoke so much, in fact, that I believe he's going to vacate the WBO title.